He doesn't know, he doesn't know.
What the is that Waymo doing?
Oh, the Waymo's on the track.
These are all Waymo robo-taxis, and you may have seen one of these videos on social media.
That definitely ran a red light. Oh my God.
As Waymo aggressively expands to new and more complicated cities, our CNN analysis of public records, including calls for service, police reports, and city council meetings, finds hundreds of incidents where Waymos are confused in everyday moments, putting pedestrians, passengers, and others on the road in potentially dangerous situations. If you don't know what a Waymo is, this is it. There's no driver behind this wheel. It is a high-tech car equipped with cameras and sensors, and that's because Waymos are entirely self-driving. You order a ride with your phone, in some cities even through the Uber or Lyft app, and it takes you, without any driver, to where you need to go. On its website, Waymo says its robo-taxis have driven more than 170 million miles through the end of last year. And it says peer-reviewed data shows that Waymos are better than humans at avoiding crashes that result in injuries. The company shared this video with us of several close calls. Waymo showing off the ability to swerve last second and dodge people, possibly better than a human driver could. This is all pretty new tech, learning in real time, but we found it's creating a whole new set of safety problems. The incidents are just a snapshot of the concerns because federal and state rules don't require Waymo to fully track near misses and other safety issues. Waymo tells CNN it safely completes more than 500,000 rides every week. And those smooth, uneventful rides, they don't go viral. But here's some key themes we did see in records.
Connected to rider support.
Hi, the car is going the wrong way. It's going on the wrong side of the road.
Over and over again, we came across reports of Waymos breaking basic traffic and safety laws. Like in this video from Austin, Texas, where Waymo appeared to cross double yellow lines and drove on the wrong side of the road.
Oh, the Waymo's on the track. What an idiot. Here comes the train.
Or even going completely off the road. This is in Phoenix. The Waymo drove onto the light rail tracks with a passenger still inside. Light rail workers responded, and the passenger got out okay.
Oh, get out, get out, get out.
There's any number of reasons for what might be happening in moments like this when Waymos appear stuck. The company says when their cars face an uncertain situation, they'll pick the safest option, including coming to a stop. Another possible explanation, Waymo says that at any point in time, they have 70 remote human assistance operators working. Half of them are based in the Philippines, and Waymo doesn't require that they have a U.S. driver's license. When a Waymo faces an ambiguous situation, it may send a request to those operators who can give it a suggested maneuver, but the car can still decide to accept or reject the advice. The Waymos have also run into issues in emergency situations like floods or blackouts in both San Antonio and Austin, cities prone to flash flooding. The robo-taxis drove straight into flooded streets and got stuck.
He doesn't know, he doesn't know.
There was a passenger in the back seat. The rear window did roll down, and the passenger was able to extricate themselves. Our preference is not to have to deal with these unresponsive AVs during inclement weather.
Waymo says in response, it's filed a voluntary software recall, which improves how its cars detect and avoid flash floods. We've also seen the Waymo struggle at times with intersections, crosswalks, and red lights. They appear confused and can just stop in the middle of traffic.
Waymos, they think the light f***ing red.
Another problem we kept seeing, how Waymos respond to ambulances, police cars, and fire trucks, failing to stop or even blocking the route entirely. First responders are even having to move the Waymos themselves during an emergency, like this case, when Austin paramedics were responding to an active shooter.
The Waymo stopped in the middle of the street and blocked the responding ambulance, and the APD officer that pulled up was able to move the Waymo.
In another example from Los Angeles, this Waymo drove right through an active police scene.
Oh my God. What the is that Waymo doing?
You can see officers here, the guns drawn, arrest a man on the ground. On top of public safety, police are having to do this.
They're becoming a default assistance, roadside assistance for these vehicles, which we do not think is tenable.
Waymo told us in the last month they've reduced the number of Waymo-initiated emergency calls by over 50%. No technology is perfect, Waymo says in a statement to CNN. But unlike humans, Waymo takes community feedback and applies those safety learnings to our entire fleet. That has led to a 13 times reduction in serious injury crashes compared to human drivers, which is why critics and policymakers still see the potential for the self-driving technology.
Well, autonomous vehicles definitely have the potential to improve the safety of our streets. How safe they ultimately will be is going to be a function of decisions made by AV companies and policymakers.